Hello world, my name is Matej. I'm 16 and I'm from Skopje, Macedonia. And I'm very excited to show you all my final project for CS50, DuckQuest. Now, what is DuckQuest? DuckQuest is a short but fun 2D adventure platformer game where you accompany I Spy, a little wizard on his quest of gathering 10 rubber ducks. This is DuckQuest. This is the main menu of the game, where you can either select play or quit by moving the arrow keys on your keyboard. Let's go and select play for now. So, here we're introduced to I Spy, beginning his journey on gathering 10 rubber ducks. First off, before we begin playing, let's discuss the UI. On the top left corner, we can see 3 hearts, which indicate the player's health. If the player comes in contact with any of the game's enemies or spikes, he will lose hearts, until the hearts reach 0, at which point he will respawn. Let's move on to the top right corner, where we can see our duck count. Currently is 0 out of 10, so let's change that. Let's jump to that duck and collect it. As you can see, we died. Why didn't we reach that duck, and how can we? Well, I Spy, being a wizard, has the ability to double jump. Now, let's attempt to reach the duck again, but using double jump. Wow, that was easy. Let us continue. Now, we've encountered one of the game's tools, stones, which can be used to block off enemies or reach otherwise impossible places. So, for example, how can we reach that rubber duck on the left above the spikes? Well, by simply pushing the stone all over the spikes. Now logic would say that I can step on the stone and not get affected by the spikes. Let's try. Great, we've collected the duck. Let's get out of here using double jump. Now we can see that one of the ducks has stumbled upon a new enemy, the slime, which is fast and deals 1 damage to us. We can now avoid the enemy and collect the other duck. Now it seems like we're heading towards a cave. Let's continue. And this is where the player encounters the second level of the game, the inside of the cave. At first, it may seem impossible to reach that rubber duck up there. But fear not, it is in fact possible. To do so, we need to actually die and use the respawn mechanic of the game to reach the rubber duck. Let's try this. Next up, we have a stone, which I bet we can use to cross the field of spikes underneath. Let's try this. Okay, now that we've reached this pillar, we can clearly see the other enemy type, which is this monster-like slime, which is slower than the regular slime, but deals more damage, 2 health to be exact, and has a fury mechanic in which, after 3 collides, the enemy becomes faster and scarier. We can avoid this enemy by jumping, but there is another one waiting for us. Let's avoid him the same. Okay, that was close. Now, let us collect the rubber duck on the left and use this stone to block off this enemy. Great. Now we can collect the rubber duck. The last rubber duck seems to be on that pillar. How can we reach that pillar? Well, I bet we can use the enemy to scale on them and reach the rubber duck. Let's first block him off into the corner. Okay. He's stuck. Let's try this. That was DuckQuest. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. It taught me a lot about the art of game development and the process that goes behind it. But that's all I have to show for today. I am Matej, and this was CS50.